Hello everyone, in this video we're gonna look at opinion paragraph. Since the first semester you have practiced writing a well-organized paragraph with a topic sentence, major and minor supporting sentences, and a concluding sentence. So far you have written various paragraphs in different discourse types, such as compare-contrast, problem-solution, or cause-effect. While writing these paragraphs, you created your own ideas related to the topic. This span you will practice writing paragraphs that are similar to those in the English proficiency exam, opinion paragraph. Don't panic, it's not very different from what you have practiced. This time there's a slight difference. You will be given a situation. Again, you will be asked to write a text of about 150 words. For example, in order to achieve the task, you will need to write a text about the solutions to a problem or the advantages of a situation. You will be provided with some ideas that you can use in your response. You may use the ideas given to you, or you may prefer to use your own ideas related to the topic, as you wish. Now, let's take a look at the details. So, in an opinion paragraph, the writer expresses his or her views or beliefs about a topic and supports them with reasons and examples. Remember that the reason for writing an opinion paragraph is to explain your opinion in the most convincing way. Here is the expected format. The paragraph starts with a topic sentence which includes the topic and the controlling idea. In this part, you state the topic and give your opinion clearly. Body part includes major and minor supporting sentences. As you all know, major supporting sentences are the main points. On the other hand, you support your major ideas with minor supporting sentences, such as explanations, reasons, results, facts, and examples. Lastly, concluding sentence includes a conclusion, prediction, advice, suggestion, or solution based on the ideas or a summary of the main points discussed in the body part. There are some important points you need to pay attention while writing your paragraph. In a well-written writing task, you will need to address all the requirements of the task, such as discourse, word limit, number of points discussed, and register. Register is the level of formality of a piece of writing. For instance, it wouldn't be appropriate to use slang terms in your writing. You should use a formal register in academic writing. Secondly, you should develop the topic fully by expanding the topic and presenting the ideas logically and without adding irrelevant ideas. Don't forget, every sentence should relate to the main idea and the topic sentence. Avoid adding irrelevant details. Another point is that you will need to write a coherent and well-organized text appropriate in style and content to the given situation. Coherent writing means your ideas from one sentence to the next should be smooth and logical. Your ideas should be connected in a way. Finally, you should use a variety of sentence structures, an expanded range of vocabulary that relates to the given topic. Correct punctuation, capitalization, and spelling should be used as well. However, there is one important thing you shouldn't do while writing an opinion paragraph. Do not list the ideas one after another. We are going to analyze a sample paragraph, but before, let's see what this writing task is all about. The writing task aims at measuring your topic development skills, your organizational skills, and your language skills in writing. You need to read the situation and the task carefully, plan your response, and write your response in a well-organized manner with appropriate register and minimal language errors. The task may require you to give reasons to support your opinion on a matter, provide solutions to a problem, explain the advantages or disadvantages of a situation, etc. You will need to decide how to structure your response according to the situation and the task given. Now, it's time to look at a sample text. Now, look at the writing handout on page 2. Pause the video and do the first task, please. Now, you see an example of a writing task that you will be practicing throughout the SPAN and in the proficiency exam. As I told you earlier, in this writing task, first you are given a situation. Now, pause the video again, read the situation, and underline the keywords. Now, let's look at the task and find the keywords. One of your professors has given a lecture on the harms of sharing personal information online. So, the harms of sharing personal information online is key because this is my topic. Obviously, I'm gonna write a text related to the dangers of sharing personal information online. As you can see here, Professor mentioned some points in the lecture. They should be also underlined because while writing my opinion paragraph, I can make use of them. You're actually lucky at this point. If you can't find anything, you are free to use the ideas given to you. Now, let's look at the instructions. It says, explain two most important reasons why people shouldn't share personal information online. This is also significant because you shouldn't write more than 2 reasons. Now, pause the video again, read the sample response and fill in the missing parts in the table below. Now, let's take a look at the sample response. As you see, the text starts with a topic sentence. I highlighted the topic sentence and the concluding sentence with the same color. Very simply, the writer introduces his or her opinion in the first sentence. I think people shouldn't share their personal information online for 2 main reasons. Here, the expression 2 main reasons is important because the writer gives reasons in order to persuade the reader to agree with him or her. Now with supporting details. Again, the writer will support the reasons. Here you see sentences highlighted in pink are the major supporting sentences. The linkers, to begin with, and secondly, are used to introduce major statements. The sentences highlighted in gray are minor supporting details. While writing their paragraph, students mostly use I think to state their opinions. Well, in my opinion, I think is a little bit overused. There are other alternatives for I think. Let's have a closer look at these opinion markers. When you are asked to give your opinion, you can use in my view, in my opinion, or from my point of view at the beginning of the sentence. As you see, these opinion markers are followed by a comma and then a sentence. If you want to make the statement stronger, you can do it by adding an adverb. I strongly believe, I firmly believe, or I personally think or believe are followed by a noun clause, a sentence. Now on page 4, there is task 1. Let's see what you're expected to do. As you see here before the instructions, there is a situation given to you. You need to understand the situation very well in order to achieve the task. Remember, in this situation card, you will find some ideas given to you. Now, let's read it and find out what this task is all about. There is an email from an employer to his or her employees. It says, "Dear employees, recently we have been informed of a serious case of theft in the office. We want to make the office a safer and more comfortable place to work at for everyone. Could you please inform us about your ideas on how we can make the office a safer place?" Here the question is important. Obviously, you are going to answer this question. The good thing is, the employer offers 3 solutions which you can use. These solutions are using CCTV cameras, hiring in office security, and raising salaries. Now, another essential thing to do is to read the instructions carefully. You should know exactly what you're asked to do. It says, in a paragraph of about 150 words, explain which two solutions could solve the problem of theft in Office most effectively. This means you shouldn't write more than 2 solutions. So that's all for today's lesson. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a nice day. Bye!